Guys, so I'm International Master Minh here, who just won the title Tuesday a few days ago. I was like exceptionally happy, since like it is my first win. I think after 2 or 3 years, playing like crap. So now like suddenly I was playing so well, and basically I was really happy for that after that. So here I want to show you the games and I'll show you what's going on in the event. Let's start, right? That's not gonna be long, I think. In the first game, so typical. I think I start the event with the rating of like 2908, and in the first game I play the guys. I think Pooh 2019, a national master from US, with a rating of 2439. So the game actually is not really long though, not really long. But like typical to me, I play London system. This here, bishop f4. c5, c3. I play this like a lot myself though, so there's nothing so new. I think my opponent also know I play this line as well. One of the things that I play most of the time, right? Most of the times. c3, b6 here. It is a line to that play with black. You can play this one, whatever it is. Plenty of things playable here. b6, e3, bishop b7, ready 2. Bishop b7, bishop d3, castles, cd4. You can take with e pawn as well, which is the main line. But here I want to play cd4 in order to get a c5 ladder, and this line, I am ready for some personal battle. cd4 in the game, d6. h3 here. The idea of h3 in this line is always trying to refrain from this move, which actually is the resource that I think black should do, to be able to get rid of this London bishops. You understand me? Okay, you can see here, not really a high game in terms of accuracies, right? Only 71%, not really good though. h3, if you go like knight h5 here, so I go bishop h2, right? To make life safe for my bishops. c6 here, bishop h2, rook c8, a3. If I go like queen e2 now, you can go knight b4, and this is annoying as hell. It's very annoying though. When like if he can chase my bishop away, so like this one, and basically now life doesn't. You don't feel so well. You will never feel so well. I just play this Thunder London. For white. I know the Java London, but I don't think I can play that. That line seems quite complex to me though. And actually for black, I feel quite confident to meet that variation. Like for me, I think, personally. In the game here, so a3 must be played. When you play London, and when you take with the c pawn here, this move actually is very important. There are some variations that this line actually is quite helpful, and something you must understood, since you want to prevent knight b4, right? Like this. Queen c7, rook c1, get the file. Queen b8, queen e2. I got queen here, and I'm ready for the idea here, e4, e5, to grab center and trying to expand in the center as well. Please ask me, feel free to ask me if you get any questions, and if you want to know something about my thinking process. Sorry. I do not stream the event. So feel free to ask me my thinking process at that moment, I think. Queen 8 here, get the queen in the diagonal. e4. Rook d8. Queen e3. Not really a strong move here, but I want to basically get my queen to better squares, defend both pawn here, like this. 97, b4. Actually, b4 I think is a bad move by me though. I should go for sorry for that. Like d5 here, probably d5. With the idea that if you play here, right? Play here, and then I got like this way, which is pretty nice. We can even look for some way which is like really nice here as well. Ooh. Oh, very nice. I don't see this coming. But this is a nice way to play here for white, and he can win, I think, the bishop and a knight for the rook, right? And the bishop actually is like bishop's really strong here, right? Looks really nice. Why is e4 good? The thing is that e4 is always an idea here. For you, should for you. To I can say that. To get a center. And if you don't do e5 here, it's hard for you to make progress. The c file here is quite neutral, right? Both sides can try to get to that. So basically the the e4, e5 is the only way you can try to play here. One moment, I got a phone call. I'll get you in a second though. A phone call here. One moment. You here? You right? One moment. Back here in 1 second. Yeah, I mean like I got some content, damn it. Not this time. Yeah. Sorry guys. Not in time actually. Yes, this is my title Tuesday. I won. This is first game actually. But here, I'm sorry for some delay. Okay, I want to Spain here. The idea here is that I see d5, but I just like scared if it was something and I see 5 later. So I kind of like before first actually. Before a6, e1. I can do b5 right away though. But once again, I want to finish some final development. No, I'm not for sure. Indeed, I'm lucky indeed. b5, h4. Slow play by me though. I just I don't know why, but I am quite hesitant on playing d5 in this game. d5 is fine here actually. Open up the e file. I think I can play like knight e5. That's why I'm not really happy to see this. So I try and go for something new. h4, a5. Rook b1. Defend a pawn. I mean now if you take here, so take here, right? And then you take here and b4. I don't really like this one. I want to play something different. Rook b1 takes. And d5. This is a mistake. A very terrible mistake by him though, my opponent. The thing here is that somehow now it opens up my bishops, right? And now suddenly the queen will find it hard to have some spaces. Rook a1 first. I mean, I don't know, that's really bad move, really good by me though. The engine, I think it's just like e5 here. It's one and win a pawn easily. Yeah, maybe I'm bad. I want rook a1 here to get the queen in, harass the queen on a8 and force him into some positivity. Rook a1, knight 7, right? It looks passive, right? It looks passive for sure. e5. Now plus 1. I was quite confident to sacrifice the pawn here, so that I can go like this one, knight g5. I want to show you the only games, since I wanted to show you that I am also not a good player as well. I mean, I'm a decent player, not someone who can play something really strong, but I just can be able to give my opponent some hard time. Especially you can look at his time here, right? I still got 2 minutes left, you see, and he got 7 seconds left on the clock, and that's when things becoming really tough for him. Number 6 here, h5. I can play faster for sure, but I decided I don't need to do something like that, and I just try and play something slow. So here, defend the pawn, a6. Once again, not really strong, but here I think it was really focused on blocking him, I guess. Here, a4. My idea is trying to exchanging the bishop. One moment. Right here. So now this idea is like, if I can exchange the bishop pair here, right? I can get the queen into this square. Understand me? It's like my ideas here. So now like bishop b4, bishop b5. Bishop f8 here, he even wants to sacrificing the rooks. So take that. Why not, right? Why not? Rook b8, queen f4. Now g5 now is my ideas. He's down on time and he's in some serious trouble at this moment. Rook b7, defend upon f7 here. Maybe 3. Give a knight to c5 or a5. Once again, activate own squares are available. Maybe 3. Now c4. He also wants to get the knight here. Obviously here we are not going to take. This one helps him a lot, right? It opened up his bishop here, and also now the bishop d3, which is pretty nice. Disappear though. So now we just keep on doing our things. a6 here, queen c8, a1 here. Try, get the rook to open file, doubling it, and go for the attack like this one. It's good for us. Understand? Queen b8, knight c5. One piece is now getting and works harmoniously. c7 here. You know, I see him down time here. That's why I play something like this one, which is wrong. I know that's wrong though. I just want to flag him. I can play something better here, like, you know, like knight g5 maybe, or something like, even like, you know, something around like this one. I don't know, but basically I get some better options in the game. I just want to flag him, and it works. This one, right? I flag him with this very like dirty tricks. Since it was down time, it works. And here, right? And he resigned here, which is like understandable, right? We up huge material here, and obviously that's game over. Sure? Okay, first game. You can see that not going so smooth. Not going so smooth, right? First game. Any question on first game? Or shall we move to the next one? Real quick? Okay then, not really nice game though, I can say that. A really nice game though. Second one, we play with the International Master from Kazakhstan here, Kasimov from Kazakhstan, who is like 25-24. I may do only games I think, but I don't want to make it so long. I just like go through all the things. I don't want to go through all the details. I'm just trying to make it quick, I think. Do you think should I do on the games, or maybe should I try and focus on the game that is fun or that's like important to watch? Or should I do on the games? Actually, I'm fine with that though. I will try to, my initial plan is trying to make only games and trying to, you know, basically like show you how do I play against someone who may be like worse than me, but to let you see that I may struggle a bit as well. I may give someone in depth. I may have someone in depth. I will try and get into game 6. I don't know, like game 8 or like game 7 or game 7, I think game 7. With GM ownership in depth. Since I'm very proud of what I play in that game, I will try and go to in depth, actually. But now I will try to go through all the games first, right? This one actually going to be quick as well. I don't think it should be really long though. I think that it's like 80%, 89% I guess. In the game here, so I play the Sicilian Nimzovich, right? Which is very, I can say, typical to myself. It's a 3 d5. This is still on theory. Should be 5, should be 7. e5 takes. Still on theory. 27 here. 22, a6. Takes here. The main line is like knight g3, knight g8. This is the main line here. I played that myself, so I know that's fine. Actually, that's fine for me though. The main line is like a6 here and here, and like castles here, I think so, and then triangle this way. But black should do fine here if he knows some, I can say, theory. Obviously, I know that. In the game, so he play EF, like he play take here, take with the queen. Queen e5 is nice, takes. Obviously, this is forcing, right? Since now, if not, so this is gonna be that, right? So it's forcing to the G pawn, Queen e5, Rook g8, taking the pawn on G2, G3, E6, chase the queen away from the center light square. You see here, right? A sharp game, a back and forth game where both has chances. Queen e4, Queen c6. I know this might be an accuracy, but you know, I want to go through an endgame. I can tell you that. If you consider yourself to be, I can say, a favorite compared to your opponent, go through endgame is not a bad deal at all. One of the most, I can say, popular method the stronger players use when we met some weaker players is this. D3, F5. He refrain from that. I mean, if you play here, right? We've got a tempo to go this. And with castles, and we go here, maybe here. And basically here, I think black should become a little happy about the situation. F5, Queen E2. G7 here. Got the bishop to the main diagonal. Castles, G7, get the knight out. Rook B1, Bishop F6. I think here, I just once again having some nice time advantages. This fine actually. When Bishop actually is really nice. Look at it here. Before, Rook C8. I should be fine. I see that in the game though. But my king is quite weak here, so I decided not doing this. Rook C8. There might be some questions about where can your king located, but I will plan this one actually. I will plan to get my king walk here in this corner. C4, King F8. Right? B5. Takes, and King G7. That's my idea earlier. My king will get into this corner. And now, Bishop B2. I must go B6. In the game, I commit here a serious mistakes. Let me show this one. It's really wrong by me though. Really wrong. And now suddenly I drop a pawn. Here. So now basically I know I make mistakes. So I decided to change my strategy, playing fast and flagging my opponent. It's me though, I think. Back here like this one actually. And thank you Drenner for another $5 actually earlier. Yes, OGM strategy. That's life. I mean, when things go wrong for you, that's forcing, I suppose. F6. Rook B7 Rook B8. Rook B1 here. King E8. I mean, basically, if you play Queen E5 here, I'm losing, I guess so. But somehow he let me get out of this situation. His nice pin here. His nice attack here actually is hanging here. 32. Rook B8. Now, actually, it is me who's down on time here. What knight F6? Same thing though. I mean, if you play here, knight F6, B7 here, and you know, so, okay, wait, no, like knight E5. I'm sorry, knight E5. So now the thing is that, like a strong knight for the front square for the knight. Also, he can get B7 here to combine with the knight to attacking this pawn F7. You see? That came dangerous. So I don't want to let him have some activities. So I decided to go F6 to restrict the knight on F3 by him. You understand? I have no time to take that. I mean, we play here, right? Queen F3 now is gonna be so dangerous. Actually, I drop a knight, and basically I can play this one for sure. But you know, my king is weak, and my rook is not really active as well. One very important strategy you want to remember is that you won't want to, you know, trade a lot of pieces, especially when you're down material. A very important theme and important lesson actually I can tell you. So in the game, I mean, I think I survived somehow. Rook B8, Queen B5, and Queen E6. You know, suddenly now my knight can go to E5. His pawn is weak, and the game now becoming less clear. F3, Queen D3, and now I think survive. Queen here, Queen E4, and now if I change the queen here, what happened in the game though? I was really happy. My knight can get to e5. Look at the d2 here, and suddenly I'm the one who get a lot of activities. Right here, knight e5, g7, rook g7. I was very happy with this move I played in the game. I found this one in like 3 seconds. Here, so why do I need to play this move? You can see here that black, what happens when I did this one, right? You must defend against this. We go like here, so okay, that is gonna be crap for you. Actually, you cannot allow him to go for this, right? So you need to exchange one pair of rooks. The pawn c4 is going nowhere. Here, I think I should go this move. But I think I can play here something like rook here, maybe this way here and here, or here and here. I think you get some activities here when my knight at e5 is actually much more stronger than the knight at h4, right? In the game he take on g7 here, I take with the king, rook here check, king a6, get the king out, and rook e7, defend the pawn obviously, and a4 is wrong, rook e6. And here was downtime, rook c7 to a5, and he was downtime here, and that comes to the move that I think I cannot explain to you, and I think you guys will never play this one. He's downtime though. But basically, I am better here for sure. Whatever he play, like I can go like here or like here slowly. His knight here is really bad, so I can play slowly to win here as well. It was downtime, so he allow this, and he resigned here. He resigned at this moment, which I think is not really early at all. okay. It is not so smooth, right? I think we made some mistakes, but we'll still be able to swing those and come back. I think quite great for us. Second game, like that. He didn't pre-move it. I think he's like spent some time here. See, right? So here it's like okay. So here he got like, I think he played really fast. Like I think 0.4 second is 0.4 second. But okay, whatever. That is like, yeah, I think he was tricky. I don't know. Maybe. GG. This is game second here, right? Game second here. So now let's come to game 3. I think I start to play better at game 3. I think. Game 3, I start meeting in GM. Here. Son of Sandon. I don't know who he is. There's no ideas who he is actually here. But basically should be strong guys as well. I start meeting in GM here. Come to the game. And the game I play London again. C3, D5, bishop A4. Okay guys, I will make this one. I will try and divide this series into like I think 2 parts. I will try to go through the first 4 games, and then I will try to stop the recording, and then I will try to get a second one. Since I think it will be the better ideas to watch like shorter video, right? Something. Thank you, my friend. Okay, London again. E3, G6, G3, G7 here. Like there's a line with this one as well. If someone who want to play some tricks here, there is a very famous tricks in London. This one, Queen E7 here, and guys, there is a nice trick here if you want to remember when you play London. Is this? I think Rosen, one of my friends, I think even like Levy as well. Everyone just have the tricks available. 97 here. Chip takes, and DC5 is one. And when Queen C5 here, so boom. This one. A very nice trick in London. This trap actually, I think, yeah, I see some gun caught in this trap. Even myself got caught one as well, I think. So this trap actually is really annoying. Actually, I see someone fall for this trap. Like someone that's 500, I think so. I forget his name. I see this thing happen in the World Cup. And here you see actually like I think it's like +2 already, +2 already for white. And like king here, right? Queen 5, king G and knight e4. You bring the knight to here with tempo, and now it's already bad for black in this situation though. A nasty trap, a very nasty trap actually. I don't know, I think it's not in the World Cup. I think Sam for this one like earlier in this World Cup, so I think in this World Cup, I think the guy for this is like, I think someone like 500. I think I see this game. I just forget who played that line. No, your queen is under attack here. You run the queen first, right? No, you run the queen first. Here, right, and knight g5. And now rook here, and okay, this is not something you want to see. Basically here, right? You don't want to see this actually. You can't even go for, you know, basically like even like castles here, and like, you know, this thing here. When the king on h8 is not doing so well indeed, right? So, you know, London, I agree that it is quite, I think, a safe and a positional approach. But sometimes it has some nice trap that you need to be really careful not to fall for. You understand me? Knight e7, ready 2 in the game. Castle, bishop d3. Take here, f6. Nice idea here. Nice idea. I spent nearly 1 minute here with queen e2. Nearly 1 minute here. I want to prevent e5. Knight g6. Castles. Knight 4. Nice by him though, I think. Queen e3. Takes and e5. I think black is doing fine here. Actually, I was under some pressure here at this moment because some nice center and my knight is quite inactive. I mean, I play both. I do play both actually. Now I play this one as well. I play both. It depends. I mean, I play both of this thing, 92 and this one as well. I can play both lines. That's what I can say. e5. Take, this can be 5 in the game. Let's one could be 5. Put pressure here. e4. Knight 1. a6. Queen b3. f5. You know, if you play something like, you know, I mean here you play something b5 here, I can play something like, you know, knight c2 here this way. This one seems so good, right? Seems so good for sure. But no. Now you're dead. Now why is that here? A small example to show you how bad the position is right now for you, for white. He's quite inactive, passive, and you know, need to maneuver a bit. f5, knight c2. The knight to e3 is my plan here. Rook b8. Knight 3, bishop e6, and f4. Yes, a very important resources here to play for white. Since now it can make sure this pawn on f4 will becoming strong forever, right? Strong forever. And basically, like, it deprives of black's counterplay with g5, f4, like this, right? Take here, so we play knight 3 here, and we'll do e1, and we'll get the e file. b5, black off for some queenside action. e1, b4, queen a4. Get a queen out of the pin here and attacking the knight at the same time. Queen b6. Okay guys, knight b3, a very nice move. When you got a knight, you always need to be able to see this thing here. You see that the squares, that is the best for your knight. Here's a c5 is a really good looking outpost, right? A really good looking outpost that you should be able to look at. And knight b3 is the way to get in there. You understand me? The queen, which is nice actually. Takes. Knight c5. Now bishop need to go, I mean, you need to go king f7. Since if you go here, I take the pawn d5. You go here, pawn f5, right? Some forcing, g4. This may be a wrong move, but I want. How do you know f4 isn't working our king? I mean my king? Basically, so how can he take his king here? No way though, no way. So, you know, like f4, but we got like plenty pieces here. Knight e3 is doing a really good job. So we are not weakening our king with f4 in this situation. You understand me? Mr. Running heavily here. Heavily here actually. ab5. c5 here, king 7, g4. g6, defend the pawn, right? If you go like here, so boom, and I don't think he'd like to see this one. Right? g4, g6, takes, g4. Yes. You know, this is, I can say, this is the nice thing when you have the double pawns. When like this pawn, the first pawn disappear, push the second one, right? Push the second one. You push the second one, like continually, right? Rook g8, king h2. Get away from the file, fg4. So now f5. So now he's in trouble. But you know, once again, he making mistakes. Let's tell you that, you know, GM is only a human. Now, I mean, like, do you see the only square bishop can run now? Where do you think the bishop can run now? Yes, see it? Suddenly is the only squares available here. But no, in the game, my opponent surprisingly played this. Surprisingly, he spent 4 seconds on this one and played this move. And you know, when I see this one, I was like, what? What? I have no idea what's that going on though. Basically, you know, like, I think this is a very clear thing to tell you that GM is still human after all. Like, they can make mistakes. The thing is that, like, if you can try and exploit that or not. Free user, take that. Rook e8 here, knight e5 checks. Take here, and you know, here is rook e2, get e6. My pawn is super strong here, and that's when things become deadly for him. bc3, checks. King here, knight e5. Check again. King e5 and knight c3. Not only defend pawn a2, also plan this one as well. And here. And he resigned here at this moment. He resigned here. It is plus 11 already. And obviously, it's good for us. Right? GG. So this is the third game. Right? And we are 3 out of 3 after 3 games. GG. Okay, game 4. I mean, I want to go to game 4 first. Game 4, actually, here we are. We'll play against the guy Homeless Steven here. Yeah, I think a fairly strong FIDE master with a rating of like nearly 2700. After game 4 here, so I think I may try to get title now. What do you mean? I think he's just like, I think, submit his title, I think. A really good guy to be honest. In the game here, I think I play with some, I forget, but like 94% here. 94%. I got a blunder here as well. Not really nice. I guess he just submitted. A really good guy actually. d4, knight 6, knight 3, g6, g5. That's what I play though. The Torre variation for white against the King Zindan setup. g7 here, d2, d6, c3, d7, e4, e5, c4 here. 30. Yes, yeah, obviously. I mean, like, we wish we get home then. I mean, like in this time, in this pandemic, so not having a home is, yeah, I think I sympathize with that. That's rough. I agree. Let's sit here, coming home, castles. Sorry, sit here, castles. D7, Queen C2. You know, his thing about this opening is that I think it's like fully like maneuvers and all kind of things here. Okay, H5, E1, get rook out, F8. He even don't want the castles. He want to go here. He want to activate his knight right away. You see it, right? He want to move the knight to a strong squares. With E1, I just simply focus on my development. G4, take here, D5, take, H3, takes, bishop here actually, Queen B3, and here G5. I think this is the wrong plan of him though, wrong plan of him. Okay, he can exchange my bishops to be able to castles here, but you know, after this, although the pawn structure seems to be so bad, but look at his square here that can be exploited in the future. You know, it's like I think quite a typical maneuver in this kind of variation. Castles, F1. Took this here, checks, Queen B6. H2 indeed. I mean, if we go here, right? We'll go take back to the pawn. I mean, you know here. It's like this one actually. You see? This square now is very, very bad, right? So now white can simply go here with these ideas. You see? When we can opt for a really nice bind here. His bishop on G7 is crap at this moment. So we once again will have the positional edge. You understand me? That's the ideas. That's the ideas. In the game, so King H2 to C4 checks. This is wrong actually. Take here, Knight A6. B4. I just like defend a pawn here, frustrate his pieces with C5 here, and play slowly. D8 takes. And this back. If we go Queen D8 here, go Knight A3 right away, right? Remember these ideas. A very nice thing here to play. I can say that this one is, I can say a professional game. I won't say it's like a masterpiece, but I can say a decent professional game by me though. Knight D8 here, Queen D3, A5, A3, plays simply defend upon here, takes. Queen F2, he wanted to go for activities, but now Knight A3. You see that, right? The queen is very alone here, very lonely here. He have no one to accompany him to go for the attack. But me, okay, now this one here, whatever it is, his pieces, his mana pieces is so bad, right? And this square is so good. You can see, yeah, accompany her. Yeah, my mistakes. As you know, basically here, so you can see how, I mean, like the difference between the strong and the weak mana pieces. It can be plenty of thing here. F6, Knight F5, F8, Queen C4 here, and now you see that, right? Queen F Queen G8 here. The bishop on F8 actually is even have no much square available. Queen C2. Sorry. The idea of this move is that if you play Queen G8 now, right? You play Queen E4, and there can be some play here. So I play B5. I go for this attack here on the side, and basically he's dead. King C7 takes. Guys, okay, small questions here. Actually. How can white play right now to win material? How can white play right now to win material now? A blunder? Where? Okay, B5, I mean like, you know, basically B5 here, it can allow H5 and G4. I should play g4 first to block on of his, I can say, activities. But I forget. I should go h5 as well, but he didn't do that. So now actually he's lit. Guys, white to play. How can white win material here? How can you trying to get your knight to somewhere even stronger? White to play here and give me the best move you want to play. Let's go. I'm back here in around 30 seconds. Okay, back here. Now what? Back here. Sorry. You know, if we go 94 here, I think it would take actually like this one, right? And then here, so maybe, I don't know, maybe something like, I guess maybe the queen of 2 maybe. The thing is that this is square is still defended, right? Yes, this pawn actually is defended. And you know, obviously not this one. I mean, this is a big blunder. Guys, why to play and win? Why to play and win now? I mean, queen 4 is a bad blunder here. That allows white to triumph right away. Yes. Right? This cover check. This cover check, right? And when things becoming... No. It's not good for him at all. But the thing is that 94 is not doing anything here. Since the square is not a winners. Right? Now the best move here is knight e3. Which I play in the game though. Maybe 3. Why? It seems the move to queen might move the knight back away again. But the idea is like 95. 95 here. Right? The queen run in the game. Queen b1, 95. This pawn drops. Along with that, this pawn may drops. This pawn should switch as well. And basically things now is dead for him. King b7, knight f6, right? Should be 7, knight g8. You know, why not? Should be 6. Why not, right? Another pawn here, another pawn. You see that how strong a knight is, right? Knight 5. c7. I mean, like, this may be not a good move. I think you should play queen g8 here, suppose. This one right away. In the game here, suddenly, I just play some bad moves, I think. Yes, here's like, yeah, I think black's position like collapsed quickly. Knight 7 here, g4, nice. Takes. But obviously, I don't go here, right? This one actually is like, no. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be disastrous for us. It's gonna be disastrous. So now the move is knight 4, right? This is the only move here in the game. To win, yeah, look at this pawn. Knight 4, but the king is completely safe in the game. King 7, king b3, bishop here, knight here, and here, and he run down in time. But now my plans like queen here or queen here. In the game my plans try and trade queens and win with 3 pawns up, right? That's it, and that's it. Okay, guys, that is my first 4 games of the event, and I got 4 points out of 4. I will try to make, like, you know, some other games later. I think this is long enough for a video. So see you then. Hopefully you enjoy the video. So thank you and see you.